One is like 12,000 words and the other is 16,000 words, and that's it. And neither one of those chapters are complete. And I'm like, this is going to be so much harder than I ever imagined, to be honest. Like, I was like, oh, I can write a book. I can do it. I got it. And yes, I still do. And yes, I still believe in that. But it's so much harder than I thought it was going to be. So, in reality, I've been scripting this book for, I want to say, like 2 years, to be honest. It's a 2-book series for sure. Like, I don't know if it's gonna go more than 2-book series, but 2-book series for sure. And I've been like, man, how am I gonna write this book? How am I gonna write this book? Like, where are the pieces gonna fit? For one, it's like a murder mystery, so I've had to like make sure that I had all the details because I was like, well, I have to have all these details. I have to make sure that everything aligns up because the foreshadowing has to make sense and everything like that. So I was like, man, starting on chapter 1 is scary. Like, what if I don't, if I miss something completely, and when I reread this entire book, I miss it again, and then everyone's confused. I want everything to line up perfect. And I know it's not going to be perfect, and it never will, even after publishing, never will be perfect. I mean, nothing ever is, at all. So I just got to live with that. And I don't want to. So in the past 2 years, I've been trying to write this book, and it's a murder mystery, and I'm super excited about it, but it's taxing on me. I don't know how well you can see my notebook, but I got this notebook solely just for this book, and this is not even the half of it. I got all of these details laid out. I have chapters that I wrote, and I wrote it on my lunch break. I have an hour to kill. Let me just write. So I wrote literally pages and pages and pages of content that like I really just wanted in this book, and I was super excited about it, and I have all this stuff written down, and that's not even including my Melanotes. My Melanote I use strictly only for my book, and I don't pay for it, so it's like you only get like 100 cards for free, and then you have to pay the rest, and I'm on like 87 cards or something. Like, I have such a big Melanotes inventory, but at the end of the day, I know this is meant for me. I know that I'm going to write this book. It's gonna take time, but I'm writing this book. It's happening. I'm happening. This is happening. And I just have to remind myself every freaking word, every freaking space, every freaking character that this is what I've been wanting for 2 years. And I can't keep putting this shit off. It's been 2 years and I keep putting it off. So I have this huge library of literally every freaking detail you can think of for this book laid out for me now, and I still feel like I don't know all the details. But if there's anything that I've learned online from other writers, and especially Stephen King literally just sits down and forces himself to write and clock in every single day just writing, and I'm just like, go off, King, literally King. Stephen King. But he literally just writes horror stories and thrillers and things like that. And I'm like, oh, that's great, like you can just whatever. I still don't understand how he's able to do all that with no scripting whatsoever. Because how do you get the foreshadowing? How do you get the edging without spoiling things? Or remembering, like, how much editing do you do? How much do you pay your editors to go back and like nitpick your shit for real? That's my question. I'm really just trying to lock in and figure out how to lock in, because it has been I will get home, I'll write for an hour or so or edit for an hour or so, and then I'll cook dinner, spend time with my husband, and then go to bed. And an hour a day just doesn't feel enough for me. Like an hour a day, 5 times a week, that's 5 hours. Yes. However, I would like to make that 3 hours a day for, or at least, I wouldn't say 3 hours a day, but at least I need 2 hours of editing and 2 hours of writing every single day to make me happy. So I can get everything done. However, I don't have that time because cooking in itself takes 2 hours. Down, you know? And they don't. And I'm just like, how? Because the moment I wake up, I'm ready to go back to bed. I mean, to be honest, to be honest. So I'm really just trying to lock in and figure out how to lock in because it has been I will get home, I'll write for an hour or so or edit for an hour or so, and then I'll cook dinner, spend time with my husband, and then go to bed. And an hour a day just doesn't feel enough for me. Like an hour a day, 5 times a week, that's 5 hours. Yes. However, I would like to make that 3 hours a day for, or at least, I wouldn't say 3 hours a day, but at least I need 2 hours of editing and 2 hours of writing every single day to make me happy so I can get everything done. However, I don't have that time because cooking in itself takes 2 hours. And then my off day, I can like meal prep some things, but some things you can't, whatever the fuck. But I'm like, I just don't have the time. And a lot of people would just say, make the time. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying. I'm trying.